Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA. For Turkey Day. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Phoenix Suns. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Talen Horton-Tucker, Walker out there with Howard. Then it's Henderson. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 2 guard. And for Atlanta, Buzel. Is out there with Carter. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Morant in at the point. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Now here's Henderson. Shoots over Morant. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Walker. Henderson's got the first pass. bucket of the game for the Suns. Morant against Henderson. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant.
You, huh? Yeah, the Pelicans, nice. They got Cade.
To put on a show. What a spectacular.
I'm sitting here playing the Suns.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Walker. Here's Hood-Schifino. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr., and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now Henderson.
Oh, they got Tyson Chandler.
By LaMelo Ball from deep. Howard, that's good.
I'm playing Dwight Howard right now.
Just around a minute and a half
Tough.
into the first quarter.
Right, big.
Here's Ball. Excellent D from Howard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert.
Give me that.
Here's Bruce Ellis. Lively high post.
Oh, you're bored. Oh, I thought you were bored.
Normally is.
Here's Ball. Henderson pulls it in. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fires the 3. Goes back up.
I can't get a rebound.
Here's Horton Tucker. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. So the wing on the left. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you an invite from the group joint, so you could go live in that joint.
Here's Henderson. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Howard.
You okay?
The second effort. Rebound by the Hawks.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And Morant gets
Whew.
it to go.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Whitehead's checked in for Taylor Horton Tucker. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
What? Oh, I didn't know. Why don't you just say something? You're welcome. All right. More. LaMelo.
Henderson passes to Walker. From deep three-point territory.
He made that?
Range from outside. Wow. Henderson's got 5 points so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Morant against Henderson. Pass to Buzelis. 6 to shoot.
Come on, Buzelis.
No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Carter. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Inside. And it's Howard
Whew.
finishing it off.
And that is a thunderous finish. Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
What'd you say, Vic?
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 8.
Cam Thomas.
Now here's Ellis. Ilgauskas a screen on Henderson. Ellis the pass to Ilgauskas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Okay.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, I agree.
Suns leading by 6. Henderson kicks to Walker. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living.
Yeah, we can't stop
off of
Dwight.
dunks. My goodness.
He getting rookie of the year.
Now Ellis. Pass to Christie. For the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Good. Shavino. Shot is off. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Henderson against Ellis. Pass to Cornette. Second shot opportunity. Here's Okogie. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Okogie, the pass to Ilgauskas. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Suns making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Are you almost done?
Out to the right wing.
Lock him up. That's most improved player last year.
Here's Shed. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Ware. Banked in off
Ilgauskas is not ready.
Has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Come on, Max.
7-point differential. Here's Christie. LaTrey. They get the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ellis. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Connects from
Green.
Stays ready. Let's
Shot
fly.
at Kobe.
You've got to be decisive in the catch and shoot game. Josh and Kobe, yes sir.
Over to the wing.
How that's not a good?
Here's Ware, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now here's Ellis. Tight defense on him. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Ellis goes in, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was
What?
the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Ellis drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Horton Tucker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Between his points
Suns
and his
is
rebounds,
nice.
he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Y'all got some comp.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
And they've set the
I needed y'all to knock them off, man. I ain't trying to see Jokic in no playoffs format series, none.
Excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The Hawks trail by 4. Carter is out there with Buzelis. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Ball, and it's Njai in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Let's go.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Atlanta is shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The offensive rebound.
Let's go. I like him.
Njai's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Shed.
Come on, Ja.
Guarded by Morant. Carter outside. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Morant right side. Ball dishes to Morant. Bangs home.
Let's go, Ja.
Morant's got the lead up to 3.
Oh, you say you can't make threes?
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum.
You got to practice your shot.
Here's Horton Tucker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Buzelis. Right side, Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Let's go, LaMelo.
And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, this is
Almost forgot who was on my squad.
attacking the rim off the drive.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Lakers live in the all stream on the RNL chat, y'all. Had to let my viewers know. I got you. I'm about to go check. I'm about to go check out that game right now, y'all, real quick. Pelicans up 38-28. He zoomed in a little bit on this game.
He's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Phoenix, Wilson, he's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Dosumu in for Whitehead. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Wilson. Now Dosumu. Looking for Carter, he gets it there. It's good.
How?
Carter's got his first basket of the night.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Carter. Gets that one to fall after missing his first
Take
2.
Vince.
1 for 3 from the field.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Dosumu with it. Now guarded by Ball. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
Wait, what?
Carter
That's crazy.
good on the shot. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here is Carter in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Ball.
Oh my gosh.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ware, good.
You gotta love his.
It's the white, it's Khalil Ware, it's like
to react.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Nice and easy.
It's good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day 1.
And the whistle blows. It's
How's
gonna be
that?
on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
That's crazy.
And almost 4 minutes.
Isaac Okoro missed a trade beat.
Henderson for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Sheesh.
Henderson's got 8 points.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger, but they can keep this up.
Ball with the bucket.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can finish it
Ooh.
up now.
Henderson finds Howard.
Get that out of here, Dwight. Welcome to the league.
Retain possession for the Hawks. Ilgauskas is checked in
Brooke.
for Buzelis. Christie comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Ellison for Morant. Such a wide open look. Walker's got his first points in this one.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
The Hawks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. First one falls for him.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defense.
Oh, okay, brick wall. Post fade, post lockdown.
And makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Hawks. Horton Tucker's checked in for Phoenix. Now here's Henderson. 8 points for him. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Ellis. And he converts the layup. And
Where's the foul at?
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Christie. Horton Tucker with it. A shot, no good. Right side, ball.
LaMelo, he can't guard you.
Phoenix
What the?
grabs the miss. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Pass to Walker. Howard kicks to Anderson. That's good. And so
School
Howard
wide
assists.
open.
And 11 points from Scoot Henderson.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Yo, this dude's a hack every
He's
time.
gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Ball hits them both. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Ball surveying the defense. To the middle. Brown. Henderson outside. Pass to Walker. Howard with the screen on Christie. Outside, Walker. Now, here's Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Walker a screen. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
The Suns leading. Henderson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Henderson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And here is Ellis. Outside, Ball. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Ball kicks to Cornette. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And it's good.
Whew, good shot.
Down on the shot clock.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Henderson, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Oh,
Seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping.
what's the score right now in your game? We down 3 at the half.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making up for Phoenix. And it was from three-point range where he took the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks, babe. He played 2 games. It's his second game. He talking about the draft lottery. You gonna turn around, going to run?
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in.
Say no more. Tune in.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You know, for the Suns, I don't look at win-loss records at this point.
Dang, the Wizards is 0-4.
I wish fans saw
Wow.
it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Suns, we got Walker. He's out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Howard is out there with Henderson, and it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2. Goal for
7:30.
throws good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
That's all.
Walker's shot is off. And then Buzelis with the dunk. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Then to Horton Tucker. Floats it up for Walker. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Hood Schifino. Horton Tucker with it. To the inside. Here's Howard. And he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
Man, what a skillful slam by Howard. The rookie styling on the defense.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Team.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Drains the three-pointer. Hood Schifino's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now, here's Morant for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Carter, the pass to Morant. Lively sends a screen for Morant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young
Where is it?
age, such a good screener, and then gets
It's
to
lost?
open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Williams is checked in for Ball. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Howard in the post. Lively defending.
This guy's got a 7-foot wingspan. Lively can absolutely swallow up a shot for sure.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to fall. 80% since the break.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by Ja Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Henderson against Morant. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, you need my help?
Here's Hood Schifino. He started.
Hold on, y'all.
By Williams, and it's good for 2.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And there's the drive. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low, Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And so Walker nails both of them. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Morant against Henderson. Walker with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Horton Tucker with it. Carter on him. From 6 feet. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Howard wide open. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks trailing and stolen by Howard. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Morant will bring it up for Atlanta. Lively sends a screen for Morant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Walker's shot is off. Here's Buzelis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now here's Paul from deep. Ellis. Whitehead with the rebound. Here's Shed. Dosunmu's shot is off. Now here's Paul. Takes the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. The Sun shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Whitehead's shot is off. Atlanta has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Ellis. There's a good screen. Here's Cornette. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Cornette's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 6. Pass to Christie. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Now Buzelis. Walker with some nice D. 56 seconds left in the third. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and taken away by Ellis. Here's Christie. Sinks the three-pointer. Christie's got 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Ellis. Shed, that's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Driving inside. Rebound by the Suns. Walker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Whitehead passes to Walker. Inside, here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Suns lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got ball. Derek Lively is out there with Carter. Then there's Augustus, and it's Morant in at the one. So that's the Hawks 5.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Shed, guarded by Morant. And it's Carter missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The drive-by ball. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Pass to Whitehead. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Carter inside the three-point line. Carter pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Dosunmu. Drilled from 11 feet out.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He gets that one. And that's 10 points for Vince Carter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 4-point Hawks lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stand for Atlanta.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Ball, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. Good work there as it goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Ball dishes to Morant. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Lively the pass to Okogie. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Walker. An even 3-on-3 break. Knocked away. Right wing. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And this young rookie, Howard,
Timeout.
out of the gym. He's an athletic monster.
Timeout, Hawks. Ellis is checked in for the Hawks. And Phoenix also making a switch. Horton Tucker's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thanks, David.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Ball kicks to Carter. Left side, Ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Suns trail by 4. Morant comes with the double team. Here's Walker with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. 6 points for Jarace Walker.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Booz Ellis. Henderson against Morant. And here's Carter. Three-pointer. Carter on the wing. Morant against Henderson. Booz Ellis sets a screen for Morant. Horton Tucker with it to tie it up. Here's Javino. And they'll get another chance. Henderson outside. Second chance effort. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And that one's good by Henderson.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Outside, Ball. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Christie, he's checked in for Carter. And so here's Phoenix. They lead by 1. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Henderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
High-motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what an angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Timeout, Hawks. For the Hawks, Luke Cornett comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Carter in for Christie. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. And here is Ball to the paint. Howard with the steal. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Morant. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Javino. Yes!
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Timeout, Hawks. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful test right there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And there's huge upside to Howard. He's versatile, athletic, smart. He could quickly become one of the league's best bigs.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team sport. That's a line for the Suns. Henderson, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Now here is Carter, defended by Horton Tucker. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have